Do.
Gotta see what's going on. This is going to be episode 36 of Tailor Made Kicks. People, what's up?
What up?
As people come on, make sure you all like and share the video. While everybody's getting situated, I'll play the intro. Tailor Made Kicks, episode 36. Got the fam with me. What's going on, fellas? How's everybody doing?
Chilling.
Chill.
It was nice out today.
Very
Yes, sir. A little
Act.
taste of spring.
People ain't know how to act. So now,
Facts.
since you were saying that, since you know we ain't been on, all of us ain't been on together in a minute. What's y'all take on the trade so far?
Oh, I love it, bro. See, I'm a big. And I told you before. I'm a big Ben Simmons fan. Love Ben Simmons,
Right.
but I love my team more. and any way to improve my team, I'm gonna improve my team. Now Brooklyn is starting to get a taste of what we had to go through all season because now Ben Simmons saying he's not ready to play.
Right.
Back's not right.
Right.
It's March 10th. It's coming up real soon.
He ain't
Like
Kyle Korver didn't get the jumper ready yet.
Kyle Korver helping him, but it's just not right. So I'm ecstatic about it. I think we need a couple more pieces. I know we're not doing nothing this year.
A couple more?
Yeah, I think we need it. I think we need a second starter, a third starter, and a solid bench guy.
Golly, so you saying we need a big three in the bench?
No,
We need a big 3 and a 1. We need 2 players. We need a shooter off the bench.
I don't think they that far away, man. I think they like 2 bench players away.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
bench players. With one of them maybe subbing in for Toby, yeah, because he playing.
All right, bro. What's your takes on the trade, man? Who won the trade?
Who won the trade?
Yeah,
Sixers definitely won the trade. I don't know what in the world you would ever be thinking. Yeah, back office general manager, head coach, whoever in charge of making trades, receiving Ben Simmons is an L in any way, shape, or form.
I can dig it.
I don't care. It's just, and that's why I was looking crazy when Nell said he was a fan of Ben Simmons.
No, Nell's a big fan of Ben Simmons. Like my other brother is like Ben Simmons is their guy, man. Like,
what are you a fan of? The potential?
No, I think what it was the homegrown. Like he was birthed a Sixer.
Where?
A Sixer.
Oh, birthed a Sixer. Okay.
And going through that process of losing all these games, getting number 1 picks, and him being deemed the next great. And we seen.
Let me throw a little monkey wrench in there.
We seen flashes of it. It was just the one aspect of his game that was necessary to be a point guard that he just never got to master here in Philly.
Markelle Fultz. Did you feel the same way?
No, absolutely not. I think he was better than Markelle Fultz.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, I'll give you that. But it was.
I was horrified at the Markelle Fultz situation because, as you look back, we could have had Tatum,
right?
And that's originally because everybody thought Fultz was going to Boston. It was just like written in stone, and then the trade happened, so you had to take a seat back and say, why did Boston give up their number 1 pick when they could just take whoever they want?
Right.
They get asses because they really wanted Jason Tatum. Now look at Tatum out there. Could you imagine if we had Ben Simmons, Tatum, and Embiid? That's a crazy situation right there.
Oh, I think there's some higher powers in work in Philadelphia, and it's a rarity for us to get a rookie that elevates with us. You know what I'm saying? Like while they're with us.
Okay.
I feel like we
What's up,
don't
man?
develop players. I feel like that's an issue that we have unless they're already a bona fide superstar. You know what I mean? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
That's what they call patience. We don't have no patience in this city.
Yeah, we definitely got no patience. Yeah, like I said, if you're not AI, if you ain't coming in already dropping 30, then we're like, we made the wrong decision. You know, and that plays a role in these players looking at Philadelphia as such a hard market to play in because the fans is so hard on the players.
Right.
Or is people just babies now though? Because look at
a little bit of both.
Look at Embiid though.
Yeah.
He was just what you said. He was chosen, and he wasn't even supposed to be there. If he didn't break his foot, he in Cleveland, and LeBron's still probably in Cleveland, right? So now we got somebody who was potentially a number one pick, falls to us in 3. We got him at 3, and he has been everything that we thought he was going to be and more.
A little bit of both, man. We gonna see though. We gonna see. I think. I definitely think the Sixers won the trade because they got a 30-point triple double. So I definitely think they won the trade. And like I'm not a Ben Simmons fan, so
yeah, that's why I'm like, what is that? I mean,
but they love him. They love him, bro. They love him. They love him. They love him.
To be a 6'10" plus point guard is immaculate in my opinion. But in the same breath, I feel like there's only one KD.
Right.
And I feel like the only thing that really separates Ben Simmons from KD is being a gym rat.
Right.
If Ben Simmons lived in the gym, he would be better than KD because he's got more bulk to him. If he, you know what I'm saying, like if he had a complete game, he would be better than LeBron.
But our favorite player, right? If I'm not mistaken, is Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe was a gym rat, but Kobe's mind was different. That tenacity to want to be something. Yeah. Ben Simmons then got that. KD got that. KD want to be a killer. KD killer. Right. Ben Simmons, as much as he can be what we say he can be, he can't be that when you don't have that killer mentality. You can have every skill in the book, but if you ain't got that killer mentality to come down when it's 5 seconds on the clock and just drain a shot, regardless of where you're standing at, he ain't doing that.
He had, and Ben Simmons, I'm not a complete Ben Simmons hater, but I feel like he's like the epitome of what LeBron would be like when clutch time. Right. When it's clutch time, he disappears, or when the pressure's on, he disappears. Right. You know what I'm saying? But there's glimpses of Ben Simmons being a complete monster on the court, running the court, getting a rebound, going coast to coast. You know what I mean? He had glimpses of showing a complete game, but I feel like the mental aspect is what messed Ben Simmons up.
Yeah, when you don't have that mindset, then
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the show, fellas. Where do y'all want to begin? Do y'all want to begin with your sneaker choice for the week, or I got questions and I got shit to get into? Where do y'all want to get? Where do y'all want to begin?
Can we get into our questions?
I think the shits this week is kind of the shits.
Yeah.
News out floating that's going to affect all.
All right, so Nike is about to start pulling their products from stores. So Nell was kind of lost on the basis of why this is happening. But no, I'm gonna give you what I heard of why this is happening. So Nike is looking at it like they might as well reap in all the benefits. Okay. If they giving Foot Locker, it only cost them like $6 to $10 to make a pair of sneakers. Mm-hmm. So if they giving them the Foot Locker for $75, then they could just sell them for $200, by themselves. They might as well just take all that. So being as though they got the app, the sneakers app, the Nike app, being as though they got all this stuff now, and with the resellers, they figure they might as well just chalk that middleman. They don't need that middleman no more because a lot of people is online anyway.
Mm-hmm. So all right, that's what it really is that online aspect. Foot Locker is dead as far as brick and mortar stores.
Right.
even with a Nike account, Foot Locker was still dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The drops never really, there's so much backdoor going on. There's so much employees doing weird stuff to the Nikes,
Right.
all types of stuff going on. Yeah, they just, like you said, they pulling out from the middleman.
Right.
And Nike even said that. Nike said they want to increase their DTC, the direct to customer sales.
Right. But could y'all even imagine going in stores and not seeing no Nikes at all? That's like
that's the only thing I'm going there really for.
That's the
No, but see, that's why I think Nike is so. All right, so they said they're not removing it; they're pulling back.
Right.
So I feel like all the heat is going to be on sneakers and Nike.com.
Right,
We're
but
still going to see apparel.
That's what I'm saying. They have already pulled back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They already right. They already pulled back. Right.
If they pull back another 30%, what's
you know what I'm saying? You're going to see. It's going to be you're going to still be able to get your Monarchs. You might still be able to get a pair of Forces. It's going to be bare essentials. I feel like that's what, in my opinion, it's going to be bare essentials from Nike. Nike got too much money to say, all right, we're not going to put any of our product in Foot Locker. Like that would be stupid. So because there's still a customer that says I need to go into the store and put my hand on a product.
Yeah, I need it right now.
Yeah.
And people that need to try on shit because they still
right.
But what about? I think it might just be boiled down to like Forces and like Air Maxes.
Yeah, not even Air Maxes. They might just do like the cross trainers, like not even a 270, like a real running sneaker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't know. That sounds kind of dangerous though. That sounds kind of scary to go into a store.
I don't. You know what? I feel like, man, like because now like Dick's Sporting Goods, they really is the quote unquote like the secret place to go to get releases. They had cool grays. They had those dazzling blue Yeezy 350s. So it's like I feel like if you ain't got a rabbit to pull out your hat, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a trick to pull out now, you sinking. And if Foot Locker is like we've been trying to do in-store raffles and that didn't go well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like stores or like physical stores are the reason why raffles have a bad connotation. You know what I'm saying? A bad vibe connected to them because you fill out your raffle, you don't get hit. Or if you do fill out your raffle, it's like, damn, now I got to go there in this window of time. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's weird even when you get selected for a raffle.
Right.
Now, so that would mean then that the sneaker app, the Nike app, is going to have more product.
More
what?
It's going to have to have more product. You're going to have to put
no.
They got to if they take everything out the stores.
Got to, because
But hold on, what did the teacher say? Like a minute, they already pulled back.
Right.
Everything that we want was already on sneakers.
Right.
So,
there was nothing forcing us to go into the store.
So let's ask this question, because I think the only person that has the engine behind them that can be supported by just the internet and not going into a brick and mortar is Michael Jordan. No one is online buying Kyrie's, LeBron's, waiting in line, or joining raffles for those type of players. How are they going to be affected? The KDs, the LeBrons, the Kyrie's, the Paul Georges.
They all going to be on the Sneakers app probably.
But who's really
people? I feel like
on the stores for them versus seeing them on a sneaker app.
But no, like all right. So when it's been like we really gotta like dig deep into your memory. But it's like 3+ years ago when we were willing to go and just haphazardly going into Foot Locker. LeBrons were still sitting, Kobe's were sitting. You know what I'm saying? The signature basketball player shoes were still sitting. Right. I feel like, and I've been feeling this way for a minute, that the schools are the reason why these signature basketball lines really like flourish.
Right.
Those accounts that like, all right, we need 50 pairs, of Paul Georges. We need 50 pairs of KDs.
Right.
They're the only ones that keep having a reason for the next KD to come, the next Paul George to come, the next LeBron to come. Really, you know what I'm saying? Is the the people who like I needed mass amounts of them because there's not any resellers. That's the only thing that's keeping the sneaker market going is reselling, and reselling is not really big with LeBron's, the basketball sneakers. Period.
Mm-hmm. So what happened with in the hood, right? We in the hood, we look forward to Christmas, Easter. You got the mother who's looking just to run to the local Players or Foot Locker to go get her kids some Easter sneaks, and she's probably looking for a pair of Jordans or the hottest basketball sneak at that time, right?
Right.
You got a lot of people who go to the internet but ain't going to the internet to buy it, and they prefer a store. Right. How is Nike? Has Nike even thought about that? Cutting a person out who really don't care about the internet, that just want to go in there and get their kid fresh for Christmas or Easter.
Yo, all right, so it's crazy. Like I keep almost like doing this like conspiracy type thing. All right, with Black History Month with Nike, where is this year's Black History Month release?
That's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is the start. They took the most minuscule, the most less risk his like holiday release and just did away with it.
Right.
Even though what's crazy is today I just seen they have a slated 420 release. Like they got like 4 different dunks coming out for 420. But it's like with all this shipping stuff happening, it's like, are they just showing us that and knowing it's not going to come out on 420? Like there's no way even these little mom and pop stores could even get this shoe to release it. So it's like I feel like Nike is on some gimmick type stuff like, we're going to pull back. We're going to take Black History Month away and see how much of an upward does it create. And next is like the Easter release. You know what I'm saying? Then even with like when they was the Gammers to release for Christmas again, I'm like, come on, you can't. I don't even feel like they had a retro release. I feel like they got a load of Gammers just sitting up somewhere and was like, man, we could release these again, and I know they ain't gonna be mad.
Right.
That's why I feel like they about to just start doing a whole bunch of gimmicks. And seeing if people bite.
They was just doing anything. they
gotta do away with the bots, or they're going to crumble. Nike is going to force it. If Nike don't do this right, Nike may become Reebok.
Yeah.
Because people are going to get tired of the antics, and Adidas is going to come right in the back door and put.
Bro, imagine if me and T is wrong and they do pull out Air Force Ones from the stores.
Right.
Like they don't even sound. It don't sound plausible. Like that sounds like a business move that's completely backwards. Like no white on whites in the stores.
Right.
Like that sounds backwards. But if they do that, like you said, they might cancel themselves.
Yeah. And you know who gains the benefit from that? I can see Kanye flooding Foot Locker. Flooding it. And he has nothing but support.
He might come back with the Calabasas white on white, $85. Come get these.
He going because Foot Locker is going to need that big support, that one big thing, and it's going to be probably Yeezy.
Yo, I feel like, and that's crazy. So I never thought about like, all right, so who's going to step in? Like Adidas is going. I feel like they're going to capitalize on this. They're going to be the ones who's going to have a poster sitting in the front of Foot Locker. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't even think of the top Adidas athlete besides James Harden, but I don't feel like Adidas is concentrating on James Harden anymore. You know what I'm saying? So whatever other athlete.
I don't think they ever was concentrating on James.
Yeah, so I was like, I mean, they tried, bro. They gave him a Babe collab. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't get really no bigger than that for a basketball sneaker. You got a Babe collab? That's supposed to be out of here.
Well, since we on that note, since I'm now, starting to get into my collection, I feel like I have to get a pair of Yeezys just to have,
Nah, man, you gotta get a pair of New Balance.
Come on, man.
You right. On, man. Can you treat yourself?
Come on, man.
Look, man. Just look. Treat yourself, man. Treat yourself.
These are what I got on the list, man. These are what I got.
Comfortable, yeah. They comfortable. That's gonna be your transition into New Balance. When you see how comfortable them joints is.
I'm right there. The ones.
These are what I got on the list, man. If I gotta get a pair of Yeezys, which one should I get?
Hey, yo, quick story, right? So
what's up?
I just brought my son up. He had a some type of break for, I don't know, one of them. He goes to a Catholic school, so he had one of them type of breaks.
Right.
So my young boy come up here and he jumps out to my baby mom car, bottom right corner, frozen yellows on. I'm like, oh, okay, this how you coming, huh?
Right.
I'm looking at my little off-white dunks like, here, you want to trade? Because the crazy thing is, now we wear the same size. So I'm like, I'm a little salty. He just hopped out with the frozen yellows on. I'm like, oh, those are my favorite ones.
Oh, he stunned on you a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely stunned on him. Yeah. Definitely stunned
on you a little bit. I can dig it. All right, if I gotta get a pair of Yeezys, fellas, pick one out of these that I should get.
Wave runners.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta. Yeah, and we was talking about that in the chat. Yeah, the wave runner, they about to have that release, so you cop for retail, you can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
Yeah. They're about to drop those in March.
And yo, those summer, they so comfortable, bro. So comfortable. Like,
I heard
it's crazy.
Man, I heard they comfortable, so I'm gonna have to grab one of these.
It's like the moment you put your foot in there, you have a different take on the Yeezy. Like it's like,
yeah.
What was I missing?
I don't know if I'm gonna have a different take on Yeezy.
So, I don't know, cause like they got the premium material, then they got the comfort, and they got the look.
Mm-hmm. But not all of them have the look. Like
not all of them have the look.
Only these certain ones. Mm-hmm. It's ones that I would rock, man.
Yeah.
I would rock, man. What Adidas do you got, KD? Though you don't got no Yeezys, KD. What Adidas?
Right, she said I actually own a pair of Adidas. Right.
They be having Adidas boost and shit. They be having them boosts on, thinking they killing with the boost. But I think I'm gonna go wave runners. I don't know if I don't do wave runners. Like I like the OG wave runners, like those. But I like those gray joints too.
No, yeah, they clean. A certain colorways is definitely clean. Yeah.
Right. All right. What else we got to get into? How do y'all feel about the Just Don apparel?
I'm not really familiar with it. He dropped his own wave.
Who's that? What you say? I didn't hear you.
He got the ball shorts.
Just Don.
They just dropped the hat.
Just Don.
Oh, you talking about like he's still going with that all across like script on the front.
Right.
And what's he still doing the leather brim, the snakeskin brim, all that on the hats too?
Brim, the snakeskin snap in the back.
They still $495 or they even more now.
Yeah, they still $500. I ain't going down.
Yeah, it's still a bag. So the shorts the ball shorts is $400. The hats is like $70 or something. So
you talking about like the Mitchell and Ness joints, not the all right. To get me in the game just Don's.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So I like the shorts, but I don't know if I'm paying $400 for some ball shorts.
Now it's so many other brands doing it for cheaper. I'm like, just to sew Just Don into the back inside of my shorts.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
That's a bit much. So I want to tell the people, I want to educate the people on, what's going on, how tailor-made kicks came about. So basically, I'm going to say Nell is a collector. Chris is a customizer. And I'm a sneakerhead, and I'm transforming into collecting. So if you remember, this is probably episode 5 where I had like this basic. I was just starting my sneaker wall, and now my sneaker wall looks like this. But I'm working, to build my first customized 100 favorite pairs of sneakers. So where do y'all think y'all want to go? As far as sneakers, do you want to just be what you are now? Do you want to get into retail? Resell? I mean, where do you want to go as far as what you're doing with your sneakers?
I like what I got going on. Like it's real simple for me. I get what I want and I wear them.
Right.
Like as far as like getting something and then trying to flip it, I ain't got the time. Like right now, I'm sitting with 3 pair of the Jordan 1 patent leathers.
Right.
Right. I'm sitting with 3 pair of them. I ain't got time to run them to the store and try to sell them.
I'm talking about run to the store, but that's too much. Yeah, that's too much.
Right.
That's too much. Yeah. But you got a sneaker that you know you hold on to.
Oh
right.
yeah. Now don't get
you know what I'm saying, right?
Let that motherfucker go to 2,500. We run into a store.
Right.
What's up? Yeah, let something happen like that. Like let's say a sneak that just out of nowhere, like a Yeezy or something like that. Like how Yeezy ones went from $200. If we would have known back then, they buy them, and now they somewhere $5,000, $10,000. So they gonna get getting put up for a resale. I stand on the corner with a sign saying I got them.
Right.
You know, it's crazy. I seen a pair. I was on YouTube. A dude sold a pair of turtle doves, the first Yeezy to ever drop. That turtle dove 350. Right. They repainted the sole. Like they didn't even do it. You know what I mean? Correct. You're not supposed to paint rubber. You know what I'm saying? That don't really make no sense. Right. They painted that bottom back white. Still sold for $750. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like $750. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, yeah, like you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we wish we would have known. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have dogged that sneaker all types of ways and still came up.
Yeah. So
Chris is mentioning shit that I just spent a bag on. So I'm an idiot who went and got the turtle dove. Right?
Recently? Like
not
what?
Even recently, probably like 3 years ago.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you still might be right. Oh wow, they put the resale on it. Yo. That's vicious.
Bro,
you gotta keep that sticker. You gotta put some clear tape over that sticker, like
turtle dove joints.
Yo, right. So here's a story. When them joints released, my man had to do the raffle at Barney's. Like it was weird with that release. That original black release wasn't released in really no sneaker store.
Right.
I got these from Flight Club. God damn, I'm getting my ass kicked. I got them from Flight Club maybe 3 years ago and paid $1,000. You know, Flight Club got heavy tax. Right. So I probably paid maybe $1,100 for them sneakers.
Right.
Had to have them.
That's crazy.
That's not bad. Like that's really for today's standard. Like I'm like, it's kind of a steal.
So they might can get flipped again.
Right. Facts.
Right.
Facts.
They go up a crazy price. Let's say Kanye died. That's the first Yeezy that came out, right? Outside of the Nike ones, that's his first Adidas.
Right.
So that can go out of control.
Right.
So Kanye died. No, die, Kanye. Become president. You don't wish death on nobody. But let's say he become a president or he become an ambassador. That shoe gonna shoot through the roof.
Right. So, bro, do you think that you good? You know where you at? Just customizing, or you think you want to venture out?
No, I'm definitely venturing out. I've toyed with the idea of dialing back. And in a way, I'm going to revamp it. I don't know if I'm going to do so much customizing. If I do, it's going to be on a more of a niche scale. Like I'm going to do when a custom is going to be out of here type of custom. You know what I'm saying? Not any just painting sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, I've been dabbling with resale. I've dabbling with resale for over 10 years though. So it's like I've seen, I've been part of the game going from standing in line to only online to, even really far back in the day where like I know a couple like where Nike Dunks was like when the first Tiffany Dunks came out, you know what I'm saying? Like you only could go to a skate store, so it's like I've thought of getting out of the game completely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it's not for nostalgic purposes, I feel like a lot of sneakerheads have gotten out of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like how you building your 100, it's like for nostalgic purposes. It's not for resale purposes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you ain't got a real passion for it, I feel like a lot of people really just bowed out gracefully.
Right. I think it's the access, since the access ain't what it used to be. That's why people is falling back, because the access ain't there like it used to be. Like
but it's like in a way it is like, because like, all right, like the last big release, you want to say like, all right, even like with the Cardinal 3s, like even though they ain't like really release yet, but like that's like a a lot of people is going to have it. UNC 6s, a lot of people is going to have them, and even though the access is hard.
I mean access as far as the nostalgic sneaks, not the Jones that's dropping. I'm talking about the old.
Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay.
You can't really get like you used to could get anymore.
Right.
I don't. They're not making a lot of the old sneakers that's not dropping them.
But see, that's why I feel like that's part of the problem too. Is the young kids not looking for, you know what I'm saying, for the older sneaks. Like if it ain't hot now,
right?
You know what I'm saying, I'm cool on it. Like you could be a young boy, you could pop out with the Space Jams, and you might not turn heads. You know what I'm saying?
Right. True that. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, this game is different.
Hey, I had one sent in from my barber, man, on Sneaker Court today. So let's play this Sneaker Court today. All right, fellas, on Sneaker Court today, my barber Trace texted me these and said, "We got to see what's going on with these, because he said, I know you can't buy these at the store." So this is the picture that he sent me. So y'all let me know what's going on here in the Sneaker Court today, man. What's up? What's up?
What's the all red?
The hunt for Red October, huh?
those the Red Novembers.
So first off, even if you get a sneaker like this, it's only supposed to be for like a little small size, or like a girl. Nobody with a big ass foot like this should wear like that big bright ass shoe. And it looked like he got on like slacks, like dress slacks, or like Dickies or some shit with them jaws. So that definitely ain't gonna work.
That's crazy. That was somebody at the barbershop, or
I think he was outside. I don't know.
This is a recent picture. Like somebody was in 2022 with these on.
Yeah, this just happened. He just texted me this like a couple days ago. This just happened, man.
There's a lot of people out there with bad taste.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people got to understand what style is, and even if you're going to do an Air Force One that's like a bright color, it got to be like the off whites or something. Like, it can't just be like any random color.
Yeah, you got it right. You trying to make a statement. You got that statement got to be bold, off white bold, not regular Nikes.
Right. You can't just do like a random Air Force One and like a
like gotta be a reason why you did that. Yeah. I like red. Nah, these are the red off white joints. Like
they periods. He on his period.
You know what I'm saying? What was he thinking? Them joints not even fresh. That's what's really killing me. Like
they beat.
So that's Sneaker Court for the day, man. But Trey in the comments, he said there was some boy in Delaware had him on, man.
That's it. That's
what it is.
Delaware. They don't got no first state. That's why they got no taxes.
Yeah, man. That's why they was on Reeboks late. They something wrong with Delaware.
The Rumble Me, Delaware.
That's what it is, people. Y'all have to be aware of. You can't just all the time follow trends or follow what's going on, because it might take you down a dangerous path.
Yeah.
If you go into that.
And it was too nice out. That was today?
No, it wasn't today.
Oh, you said it couldn't have been today. That's a vicious move.
Like this.
That's a vicious. I'm gonna kill him with the all reds.
I think they was leather though, Trey. I think they
It was leather.
They better have their leather. They better.
Crazy, like
I mean, not real leather, you know,
Right.
because
But all right, fellas, what sneaker do y'all want to show today? Who want to go first, man?
I got 2 sneaks to show today.
All right, go ahead, Nell. It's on you.
All right, the first sneak I want to show.
Come on, man. Come on with the nonsense. Come on with the nonsense.
The
man.
UNC Sixers.
We ain't even supposed to be showing Jordans today, man. What are we doing?
These so fresh. These smell so good.
What are we doing? We're not even supposed to be showing Jordans today, man.
They not Jordans. They UNCs.
And now you a real like you come on now. Sneaks don't even smell the same as they used to. So that's why I'm like, you really
What are we doing, man?
right. Stop it. Stop it.
Like, no, these got the old school smell.
Oh, they got the old
like,
school smell.
The old school smell to them. Like, I don't think the pictures. The reason why I'm showing them though, I know we're not supposed to show Jordans, but the pictures when y'all see them on the post on your phones, on your computers or whatever, don't do these justice. These mean.
No, they definitely mean, but everybody had, and they ruined them with that tag on the back.
That color is me. I kind of like the tag though, bro.
I like that.
Color is
The
me.
box,
kind of like
Nike Air me.
Nike Air you.
And the box is kind of crazy as well.
I'm not mad at them. I might grab a pair.
This nigga said the box is crazy. That ordinary ass.
Even if
they painted the top UNC blue ass box.
Even if I have to drop a bag, I might have to.
And then Chris, we gotta bring T to the dark side because this guy just does not like these. But these was another cop that I just was able to get my hands on from a Foot Locker in South Carolina.
Wow.
Last week. Somebody hit me like, no, you might want to see this.
You told is that the same somebody who landed the patent leather breads?
No.
Oh.
This somebody was my cousin who lived in South Carolina, and they found these in Charleston Foot Locker. And
that's crazy.
They were sitting on display, so I guess they had multiple pairs. So that goes back to the claims that y'all be saying how sneaker stores be sitting on sneakers. And then when they feel like they want to make their bottom line for the month, they'll put something out. And these was out. And he hit me like, yo, I know you do a sneaker show. Do you like these? Hell yeah. I'm taking anything with a Kanye West attached to it. So was able to get these for retail.
Yo, that's crazy.
Retail.
Foot Locker retail.
Foot Locker retail. So it's places, and I be following now these people that go around the different outlets. There's one guy that's always in Chicago. He always finding something every week.
Oh yeah, Chicago.
So it be them places like down south, Chicago, Iowa, somewhere where ain't nothing going on that you might find a sneaker. So be on the lookout out there, like a Clarksville, Tennessee. They might go into a outlet out there. They may have a Jordan that we will go crazy for.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just somewhere ain't got nothing going on.
No, where the fuck is my pennies at, man?
They ain't come out yet, T.
I seen people in the stores wearing them. That's what I'm talking.
Are you serious?
Yeah. When I went and picked up my Red Thunder 4s, the bull had them on. Like,
so that let you know they got them, and they got them. They probably got to stop there. I go to the King of Prussia Mall probably every week now just to see what they got. Talk to somebody in there or whatever. And nothing. Like I even saw the boy car who worked at Foot Locker, and I was like, "Yo, if you get some early, backdoor me, right? Hit me, just whatever." That's how I was able to get them gammas,
right?
And he was like, "All right." So I said, "I gave him a screenshot." I said 9.5, 8.5.
Right.
So I was like, "Whatever you can get, either one," because me and my man,
right?
I mean, we got a show, so either one of us will wear them. We'll both buy them. Right. So I ain't see the pennies yet though, T. Maybe they wearing old pennies, T.
No, it's Joseph Spread. Some Joseph Bread out the box, man.
I know you want them.
He was at Champs. He was at Champs. He had them on, man.
So which ones y'all? Another question for both of y'all. Would you rather had which ones would you prioritize first? Pennies or the Jordan 12s? The playoffs.
Depends on
what pennies we talking about?
I'm saying
the original ones. That's supposed to be coming out, the black, white, and blue joints.
Nah, I take the Jordan 12s. If it
The
was
taxis
though, I would take the
or the
penny.
playoffs? We're talking about the
Playoffs.
playoffs. Oh,
It was the
yeah,
penny
for sure the
twos.
playoffs.
Priority.
Come on, dog. That's
Priority
not.
is
Yeah, that's not no
Jordan.
question.
There ain't no question.
Ain't no like that's asking like who's better, Penny or Jordan? Like what?
But I know, but you know how you might have a couple 12s in your collection,
Right.
and you was waiting for them pennies to come around because you probably had them as a kid. You dogged them.
That's what I'm saying.
I
got those. I got those pennies. I got the Olympic Jones over there in the corner.
Yeah. So for me, I actually would say I was going to draw and say the pennies, but I'll probably do the 12 playoffs.
Right. What pennies was you waiting to drop? The black, white, and blue joints are supposed to drop before. Ain't it a Soul Collector? The joint with the changeable Nike signs. You seen that, John?
No, it's the original penny one supposed to drop.
That's what I'm saying. The penny ones they got a no Stussy. It got a collab. It's 2 collabs that's supposed to happen with the penny one. That's all I know about is the hype shit. So they got a collab. It's supposed to have changeable Nike signs.
Right, but the original penny ones is supposed to drop before them though.
That's okay. I need the original. I wasn't hyped about that changeable Nike sign.
The original ones.
Right,
they were supposed to drop on Valentine's Day, but they never did.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
a lot of shit getting pushed back. Like I don't understand why.
You see what I said earlier? They do it. It's a gimmick. They showing it, knowing that it's not going to release. All right, do we got the hype? All right, we'll drop it.
Chris got the conspiracy theories.
What you got over there? What you got over there, bro?
As far as me for my non-Jordan,
yeah,
I got a man. I ain't want to be that bull, but I'm a. Matter of fact, I got a. Let's take a little trip, man. Let's take a little trip, man.
Do what you do, bro.
Just for y'all, man.
Subscribe to the channel.
Take us. Let's go on a field trip, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, we ain't gotta go too far. We out the box for them.
Oh no, I ain't
out
had
the box for them.
I ain't had a pair of them, man. So they so sexy when they just come out the box.
Come out the box for them, right? I told myself I'm about to get on my Fat Joe wave and just start collecting them.
Yo, it's
just stop wearing them.
It's funny that you did that though, because I just said the same thing. I was like, yo, I'm gonna grab a pair next week.
Yeah,
got to.
Yo, and it's crazy where I got them joints. I told you I gotta stop telling my plug, but Dick's Sporting Goods.
Right.
Really.
Yeah.
Walked in there, I was like, yo, you got my size?
Right.
Little white boy came out. Yeah, sure. All right, Billy, go grab them joints. I'm out of here.
Yeah, Dick's
now are y'all the type when y'all get your Air Forces, they bring y'all Air Forces out that you check your Air Forces before you get rung out?
Yeah.
I check them like they butters. Like what? Yeah. I might tell him I need the left one. Go get me another pair.
Yo, I had a salesperson look at me crazy when I did that. I was like, I can't. Nah, I said I like this one, but can you get me another box and bring that out with you?
And I just need the right one out that joint. Like, yeah.
They treat them just like butters. You got to.
Hell yeah, I'm definitely checking them, Jones, man.
I mean, I tell them, yo, quality control for Nike is out of control. Like, they should be hiring the way they send out defects.
True that. All right, I'm gonna show a oldie but a goodie. You know, this is a classic shoe right here. You know, I had these since 2015. My bro tightened these up for me, cleaned them up for me. So I had these sneaks actually 3 times. I had them when I was a young boy. I had them as I got older, and this is the last pair I got in 2015. So these Air Huarache, cross trainers. These is a comfortable shoe.
Mm-hmm.
They retail, something like $125, something like that. The thing about these shoes is the originals, like these got cool blue on them. The originals is black and gray.
Mm-hmm.
The originals is selling for probably like $1,000, $2,000 now. Originals with the gray on the toe is selling for like $2,000 now with these. But these, part of the Huarache family, comfortable sneaker. Some of my favorites. I'll definitely grab another pair if these drop again.
Mm-hmm.
But these is definitely, one of my favorite ones.
Hot.
I remember it was my sophomore year in high school. I went to first day of school. They had the white, gray, and red drinks when they re-released them.
Yeah, I had them Jones too.
Crazy.
Had to kill them with the I had what I had what was Nelly when he had came out with his club Vocal. I had a Vocal. Don't kill me, please don't kill me. I had a Vocal T-shirt.
Ow. Ow.
Hey man, I was a Nelly fan, man.
I'm a Nelly fan, but I ain't about a vocal.
Nigga, right when I landed,
Ho.
I couldn't even find this shit when I was following. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, gotta grab and the match the Huaraches out of here.
We got a question from the audience, and it's a very good question.
Let me see. Go ahead now.
Do you guys think that the Ukraine crisis will affect the transport of sneakers into the U.S.?
I don't really think so because I don't think nothing's going through there.
Right. It's going to affect our gas prices, but not our sneaker prices.
Yeah, I don't think nothing's going through there. Yeah, I don't think nothing's going through there, but that is a good question. You know, I think a little bit of everything might get affected.
Yeah. Because I just saw they closed the airspace from Russia. So you know what I mean? Everything is like a bottleneck. So it's going to slow down everything.
Yeah.
But the reason why I brought these sneakers out is because I want people to also be aware of what season you're wearing certain sneakers. Just the same way as you shouldn't be wearing like flip-flops or none of that in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be mindful of what sneakers, that you wear in the wintertime and the summertime. Like, people do it, but I think it's tragic when I see people wearing like fresh sneakers when it's like a snowstorm. Like,
yo, suede
right.
and it's wet out. Yeah, right. Come on, you hurt my feelings.
That's why it bothers me when I see women in Uggs because they suede.
Oh man, right.
Why?
Like I don't even like wearing all white. I wouldn't even wear a pair of all white sneakers when it rained. Like,
nah, never.
So I just want people to be mindful of what you're wearing, when the elements are different outside. You can't wear, certain things all year round.
Always be mindful of the weather report. You got to.
Yes. And it's so simple to check the weather now. So just coordinate your fit,
Thanks. So I need people to be mindful of that. But this is episode 36. Make sure everybody's liked and shared the video. Do y'all have any last questions or comments before we wrap up?
I think outside of just the two sneakers that we talked about, the pennies and the Jordans, the penny ones and the Jordan 12s, I think the only sneaker that I will hope to re-release or that is high on my wish list is the Charles Barkley's, the black, white, and purple. They bring out the black
Barkley 2s?
Yes.
Yeah, the CB94 joints. Right.
I don't think they're hard to get though.
What? They selling out now.
Yeah, the ones with the purple down the middle is hard. The ones with black and white or the all black ones with the gray lows.
I think them in my size easy.
On StockX.
Right.
Yeah, on StockX. I'm talking about a re-release.
Yeah,
StockX on my size. They want $550.
Can we get a re-release without them selling out and going for reads? Like, yo, it's crazy. Barkley's is going for resale.
Out these stores going to affect us from getting things.
True that.
Chris, talk to somebody over there, please. That's that idea.
Look, man, Nike done already. I feel like, all right, this is my last thing. Nike had this in the works 5 years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Nike doesn't care about the consumer.
Right.
And unfortunately, Nike doesn't care about the consumer because, in my opinion, majority of the consumer is us.
Right.
Is brown people.
Right.
We're going to fight for Nike's products, even down to the Pooh Shiesty mask. We're going to fight for their product no matter what.
Right.
And that's where they got the upper hand on us. Until we fall back, it's never going to, it's never going to be fair. You know what I'm saying? That's what. Unfortunately, you see me with my Nike hoodie on. Hey, man.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I heard somebody just try to rob a Foot Locker for some Nike Tech sweatsuits the other day, so I ain't mad at you.
It's a nice little
What
look.
are you doing? Nike Techs?
It's a
Yeah.
nice little look. That's a $300 sweatsuit, man.
Yeah, the kids go crazy over them Nike Tech sweatsuits.
Yeah, they go crazy over them, but come on, it's almost. It's, I guess spring. You could wear a hoodie until all year round. I'm saying people walking in the summertime with hoodies on.
Oh, especially the tech. So now springtime, you just split it up. You just do just a hoodie or just the pants. You know what I'm saying? You gonna split it up, and then you know how Philly is. We're gonna put the shorts with the tights in the hoodie. I'm gonna be confused as shit on the weather. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
That shit is crazy. But this was episode 36, man. Y'all ready to get up out of here, man?
Yeah.
What's up? Make sure y'all like and share the video. We got t-shirts available.
Hey man, this one was for Zach, man.
I big up somebody on here saying they've been watching our show and they've been learning. And you will be proud of this person. You know what I mean? This person is from South America.
Damn.
You know what I mean? He affectionately tells this person they're from Mexico.
Passport stamps.
They showed me something, and I was like, I'm very, very proud of you. So
this is an educational show, people. That's what I be trying to tell them. I'm here to educate y'all because people don't know. I give out the links to where I get my stuff from, to where I get my boxes from. Because when I was looking on other sneaker shows, they didn't tell you where to get the boxes. I had to find that shit. So I'm giving out
withholding information.
Yeah, they hold the information. I'll give out the information. So, you know, this is an educational show. Anything you need to know, anything you need to ask, you can ask all three of us. We'll give you all the answers. We're not holding the information.
If it's whack, we're going to tell you it's whack. We're not going to tell you it's fly because we don't want to hurt your feelings. The shit's ugly.
Yeah.
We're telling you that.
New Balance 574s. Leave them alone.
Leave them alone. Skechers, leave them alone. Somebody asked me.
Said that, bro. If I got to add a pair of New Balances to my collection, what is it? It's the 990s?
Oh, of course. Of course. You can get freaky. They got the Levi's collab.
What's the tag on the 990s, man?
180 to get you in the game, bro. 180.
You want me to pay $200 for a pair of $60 sneakers? Man.
They not playing, and you gonna get the box. You like, oh, made in the USA. Okay, I see why. I see why. We got no shipping problems over here. You know what I'm saying? We got an abundance of 990s for you. Cop 10 pairs if you want. We don't got no shipping problems.
Now, where you gonna get your 990s from?
It's right from the New Balance store.
You going right to the New Balance store. They got this, like, they sell out now because I guess Philly.
They do sell out. Yes, it's crazy. 2021 was the first year it's ever been a problem getting 990s. 2021. For all y'all out there, I don't know how far this reaches, but don't be discouraged by what happened in 2021. If you wanted to get a pair of New Balance, it's not going to last. It's a crazy hype on New Balance right now. There's collabs that never have happened. There's black creators collabing with New Balance. It's never happened. It's the biggest time for New Balance. That's why I want my brother to get into it while he can, man. Yo, Salehi Brembury, my man, go ahead and get you a black. Just support somebody brown, bro.
My son got 4 pairs of them, man.
Right.
I'll think about it, man.
Even if you can't get the New Balance, go get a pair of Crocs from Salehi Brembury.
No.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, however you gotta maneuver to New Balance, you know what I'm saying? Whatever route you gotta take, bro. I'm trying to tell you, New Balance.
Crocs definitely ain't gonna make it into my collection. I might grab a pair of New Balances just to throw them under my bed somewhere, just to say I got a pair.
If y'all looking for a New Balance retailer, there's one in Philly right on Girard Avenue, to be exact, 28th and Girard. All American. They are a New Balance retailer. All they have is just New Balances. So
right, that's the type of store you need to go on. Yeah,
they got 990, and it's an urban store. It's owned by us black people. When I remember when the rioters was riding, there was a guy, him and his son was sitting on the they parked their car on the sidewalk, and they both had machine guns in their hands saying, if y'all fuck with this store, it's over. So that's the store you want to shop from.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Make sure if y'all have any other questions for us, y'all can put it in the comments under this video or under any other videos that I have posted on the channel. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so y'all get the live notifications. And we about to get up out of here, man.
Oh, remember a couple of shows ago, right? We did something where somebody had their own custom sneak and it was unique just to them.
What you mean?
I'm trying to tell the people in people world that my man Chris do nothing but customs. If y'all looking for a birthday gift, Christmas gift, anniversary gift,
My
you just
man.
to boost something, hit that man up, get in his inbox.
That custom
My man.
Get a
We
custom
out
box
here doing
for
some
you
craziness.
that'd be just for you.
We out here doing crazy work, y'all.
If you thought the Off-White collab was crazy and how they took the
Shout
red
out to
sign
Virgil
off
though,
and
man. He's the
patched it up,
inspiration, but I do a little bit more. I'm trying to tell you.
Facts.
get with him. So if y'all looking for a unique gift that ain't in no stores and nobody else gonna have it,
one-on-ones. We need one-on-ones. We need more.
Right.
yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Let's support this young black man's business.
My man.
Ones. We need one-on-ones, man. All right, fellas. We out of here. Episode 36. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. We'll see y'all on Sunday for Uncensored Minds. Let's get up out of here. Good looking.